Welcome to Storytime by TCTS Ministries. The Fight. One day at school, I was on my way to the bathroom when one of my classmates, Rodney, came up from behind and slapped me in the back of the head. Rodney, for some reason, didn't really like me. I turned around in irritation before then degrading him with an insult. He became upset and got right up into my face and began yelling cuss words at me with his pointer finger pressed into the side of my head. I lost it before then grabbing him by the neck and dragged him into the bathroom. I threw him onto the floor and began punching the living daylights out of him as he then curled into a ball with his head protected between his arms. I stopped punching and got up off him when he then sprung from the floor, sucker punched me in the chest and ran out of the bathroom. As I was coming out of the bathroom, I ran into the school's principal, Mr. Munch. He wanted to know what was going on, but I ignored him and began running away and didn't stop running until I had finally made it to my classroom. I quietly made it over to my desk and sat down as Rodney just sat at his desk staring at me with such hate. I knew then that it wasn't over between us. After school that day on my way home, I was walking through the school playground when I then saw Rodney with 7 of his friends coming quickly for me. Though I had taken some karate lessons earlier in my life, I knew it wouldn't be any match with the situation I was currently faced with, me being only 10 or 11 years old at the time. Knowing that I was greatly outnumbered, I dared not run, because I would have rather been tossed on a bed of burning coals than to have allowed anyone to have tried to bully me. As I stood there ready to defend myself, Rodney then threw a punch and bloodied my lip, but I didn't realize I was actually hit until I began tasting my own blood. When they were all getting ready to rush me, something miraculous happened when I then closed my eyes and silently began praying to God. I then heard a loud booming sound when everything had suddenly become quiet. When I eased my eyes open, I was shocked to see Rodney and his friends on the ground as if they had all been ran over by some large vehicle or something. At that time, I didn't quite understand what had happened, but from that day on, we all miraculously became the best of friends. Listen, when a man's ways pleases the Lord, he makes even his enemies to be at peace with him.